Hi friends, good morning. I have provided banking, payment, business analyst training for student and corporate people. In case you would like to join the course, please approach for me at tamilbusinesstechnews@gmail.com. In this video, let's we talk about Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication (SWIFT). What are the content should be available in this document? Introduction to SWIFT payment, SWIFT code. How does a SWIFT payment work? Service offered by SWIFT. The world before SWIFT. How does SWIFT make money? Challenges for SWIFT. These are the details should be available in this document. Introduction to SWIFT. SWIFT is a one kind of electronic transfer, electronic payment method. Whenever the transaction should be initiated from international, on the time ordering bank as well as the beneficiary bank, both the bank used for the SWIFT network. SWIFT generally we called as a international wire transfer payment method network. Okay, in this SWIFT network, beneficiary bank and ordering institution, both the bank have a relationship with the SWIFT network. Based on the relationship, the fund flow should be transferred from this or originated country to destination country. Take down this example. ABC Corporation from India they need to send send 10,000 SGD to XY Corporation Singapore. How? Take this example. In this example, ordering customer is a India and a beneficiary customer is a Singapore. Okay, what does happen? ABC Corporation plan to transfer the money to there. They hold the account with SBI or some other bank. Okay, SBI India. Using via SWIFT network, and fund should be transferred to that XY Corporation, but XY Corporation holding the account in DBS Bank. See, this is the flow. Okay, ABC Corporation need to send 10,000 SGD to XY Corporation Singapore. What will happen? ABC Corporation hold the account with SBI India and XY Corporation holding the account with Dutch Bank. These both bank used for the SWIFT network and transfer the money from INR to SGD. This is we called as a SWIFT payment. Okay, around 11,000 institutions are right now using for the SWIFT payment. Okay, but day by day, above 42 million transactions should be flow for the SWIFT network. The SWIFT network growth should be increased by year. Around 2022, it touched for around 34%. What are the key points should be available for the SWIFT network? Actually, SWIFT network provide secure and financial transaction for who are all the member of the SWIFT network. Suppose I am one of the bank, I am member of the SWIFT network. On the time, I can able to do that safe and secure financial transaction. SWIFT can able to use for the electronic or card payment methodology. The fund should be transferred from this domestic to international. What are the organizations should be available in SWIFT network? They have some unique ID code. That code we call it as a big code. Okay, based on the big code only, the who are all using the SWIFT network, each and every institution they have a big code or IBAN number. In case any kind of transaction should be processed for the any country, on the time the SWIFT network should be disabled. Take down this example. Ukraine and Russia were happening for right now. Okay, what does happen for the SWIFT network? SWIFT network disabled for the Russia. So that reason, who are all the bank plan to send the money to Russia, they never ever used for the SWIFT network. It should be denied. Okay, each and every institution should be identified based on the unique ID code. That code we call as a big code or SWIFT code or ISO 9360 code. What are the organization they are using for the SWIFT network? Either financial institution or non-financial institution they are using for the SWIFT network. And what purpose they are using that? Banking, security dealers, clearing house, exchange, corporate business house, or some of the use for the SWIFT network. What is SWIFT code? already I said that each and every organization who are all using for the SIP network, they have identified for the some unique big code. The code we called as a SIP code. Okay, SIP code always it's contained as a 8 to 11 character. We called as a banking identifier code or SIP ID or ISO 9362 codes. Example, SBI India IN DH564. This is one kind of SIP code if you think that. Okay, SBIN IN DH564. Okay, what I'm saying that first 4 digit, okay, that is for institution code, SBIN, State Bank of India. Next 2 digit, that is for the country code, IN, India. And the next 2 character, it's a local code, DH here I will mention, DH exclamation mark Darabram. And the last 3 digit, 567. This digit we called as a branch code. Okay, in this 11 digit, 8 digit should be mandatory. Okay, without 8 digit, the SIP network cannot able to process the transaction up to here. They need to mention the bank code, country code, and local code. The branch code either they mention or it's never mentioned. It's not a problem. But 8 digit is a mandatory. Okay, whenever you make the international transaction, on the time you need to use for the big code or IBAN number. Okay, big code we called as a banking identification code. I will explain the concept. IBAN number is a 34-digit character that should be identified individual bank account. Suppose I provide the IBAN number for SBIN in this 30-digit character. This SBIN, this 34-digit character is a Mylapore, Chennai Mylapore branch, big code, SBI big code, SBI IBAN number. IBAN number is a 34-digit character. It should be identify individual bank account. How does SWIFT payment work? As I said already my previous example, okay, whenever we used for the SWIFT network, ordering bank as well as the beneficiary bank, sender and receiver, both the bank have a relationship with the SWIFT network. Without relationship, we cannot able to transfer the fund. Okay, that one. Whenever you initiate the international transaction, on the time they are using for the SWIFT payment network. That's okay. SWIFT only transfer the message. That's it. Okay, based on the message you transfer the fund. That's it. SWIFT network never ever do for any clearance or settlement. Just it's transfer the message from one country to another country. He is a beneficiary, he is a sender, he is the receiver, he is the ordering customer, he is the intermediary. Those information should be flow, and they do the validation of this ordering customer and beneficiary customer. Okay, after the fund transaction should be flow, they do the validation. Okay, suppose both the bank have a direct relationship, on the time they are using for the NASTO and VASTO account relationship and made the payment. In case both the bank don't have a direct relationship, on the time what they do that, they approach for the sender correspondent, receiver correspondent, intermediary bank, account with institution. All the parties should be involved. After the fund should be flow from this domestic currency to international currency. Based on the parties involved, the fee should be collected. In case the direct banking relationship, the fee should be very less. In case the indirect banking relationship, because the more parties should be involved for the specific transaction, ordering customer, ordering institution, sender correspondent, receiver correspondent, account with institution, beneficiary. So on the time the fee should be very high. In case the chain should be very length, on the time the risk also very high. What are the service should be offered by SIP network? I will tell that, okay, SIP network can able to easily connect with the bank applications. Suppose in case you have a forex application or treasury application, security market infrastructure application, or RTGS or NEFT, whatever the network is there, you can able to easily connect with the SIP network via some of the interface. Take down this example, Singapore, they used for the AMH interface and connect the SIP network. Complaint services, SIP network can able to easily connect with the KYC, because we can able to do the KYC, anti-money laundering, and OFAC. It's connected with all the system. Okay, business intelligence. Suppose in case you transfer the money from SIP network can able to show that report also. how many transactions happen for the day by day, what kind of message should be initiated, how many empty 103 message should be initiated, how many empty 202 message should be initiated, totally how many transactions happen for this daily. All you can able to see the business intelligence as your chart wise or pictorial representative wise or the framework wise. You can able to see that message and connectivity. SIP network can able to connect for all the software and network connection and hubs and all those things. Because of this, SIP is a most friendly network. It can offer various service to the bank. Okay, in case if you think that before the world, okay, before the SIP, what kind of network, payment they are using for the bank? They are using for the Telex method. Okay, Telex method. Before the SIP they are using, but lot of disadvantage should be available in Telex method because it should be maintained manually first, and some of the information should be missed out. It's collecting the information is too much tough, and a lot of operation users should be involved, and a lot of human errors should be happen. The processing time is too huge compared with the SIP. Okay, how does SIP make money? I tell that SIP is one kind of network. They are providing that they are sharing the network for the international wire transfer. Okay, how they making the money? In case any financial institution or non-financial institution, they can able to use the SIP network. They can able to join one-time joining fees. Okay, and annual support charges. Okay, I will tell that. Okay, what is the concept? Okay, I am a bank A. I need to use for the SIP network. I pay for one-time joining fee. After I need to access any kind of message from the SIP network. On the time I need to pay for annual support charges. Okay, in case the bank used huge volume of SIP message, on the time the charges should be different from this bank to bank. Because take this example, India SBI, they use 14 million transaction for yearly SIP network. They pay high amount to SIP network. Suppose some small bank is there, okay, in a XY bank, okay, they are using only for the 20 transaction for SIP network. They pay less charges. SIP make the money for one-time joining fees and annual support charges for each and every bank, and how much bank they are using for the SIP network. Based all those criteria, SIP network make the money. What are the challenges for the SIP network? SIP network, we need to do a lot of automation from this SIP network. Take this example, MT to MX conversion. All the bank need to be converted for the MX format for November 2025. The automation process, this should be too much cost from bank side because the bank need to adopt for the SIP network. What are the SIP should be tell that condition, that configuration need to be accumulated in the bank side. Another one, that transfer the huge volume of transaction. Okay, so they maintain the largest amount of data from year by year, and cost and operational cost increased by the year by year. Okay, these are the challenges should be available. These are the challenges should be occur for the SIP network whenever the bank should be used. What are the challenges in the bank side? Bank need to be upgrade their system. Bank need to be upgrade their system. What are the configurations? SIP tell that the bank need to be change their configuration, their system. Take this example, M2 to MX transformation. Thanks for watching this video. Kindly subscribe this channel and provide your support.